Many times people come to the Suncoast to retire and discover a second career they're passionate about. ABC 7's Linda Carson introduces us to such a lady in today's amazing Suncoast woman. Linda.
Judy Pirkey's art had always been just an escape, but when she moved to Sarasota, it became a passion, and she found true love. Judy Pirkey grew up in New Jersey and worked at the famous Still Pier.
I had one opportunity to do the diving horse one day, and I dove on the horse and did it.
Then she was off to college.
I actually went to pre-med, and I got married at the time, the first marriage, and had kids, and became a nurse, and then went into radiotherapy as a technician.
She started studying pottery, but life intervened.
I ended up in New York building brownstones, renovating brownstones. And then I lived all over the world doing oceanariums. Now, that was through my husband.
Her interest in art grew, and eventually she moved to Florida.
And bought a place on Siesta Key and renovated that, and then another one and another one.
When the real estate downturn came, she turned back to her pottery.
I think it's the ultimate expression of my life.
She has a studio where she works and teaches.
I make everything from pots that are inscribed or beautifully done to very amorphic types of pieces that have both, that can be both for outdoors and indoors.
Here's a quick sample of her work.
Yes. And the fish are not anything like any fish that you've ever seen.
No, right. They aren't.
And then this here was an example of trying to make something that looked not real, but real enough. In other words, you know that that's a horse.
Yes.
Okay. Down here is more a feeling of what happens when the sea gets very rough.
And after being divorced for 25 years, Judy recently met her Prince Charming. And her life lesson?
I've learned to go for it. Not only did I just recently get married, but I just finished with radiation for breast cancer. And all of that just tells me that life is better and more precious, and that while we're well and while we're there, take advantage of everything.
Judy is also remodeling a beach house on Casey Key, and it is stunning. And she often shows and sells her pottery at art festivals in this area, so look out for her.